Okay.
And another point is what we spoke yesterday concerning the migrants.
Oh yeah, that's just so many.
Migrants in Europe. You know, what is interesting, if we go in the history of France or Spain, is that we have been already invaded by the Arabs. We have been invaded.
Mm-hmm.
But, thanks to Elohim, we have rebuked this invasion. The Arabs could not stay in France and in Spain. They have been kicked out. Why? Oh, you will tell me because of the Catholic. No, it's not because of the Catholic. It's because the people rely on God. On God. Even in a very teeny understanding, but they rely on God. The difference with today, their God is Mammon. They have no more understanding. They have no more. And every government has trampled the Torah under feet, proclaiming evil good and good evil. One example is the gay marriage in all Europe. You have gay marriage now. And they promote, they make even laws that if you speak against homosexual, you will be fined. Or even go to jail. You see, and this is now sin called for judgment. And we know from history that Europe is really the nest of all the tribes of Israel. All the 12 tribes were there and had offspring there. Not only the Jew, but the 12 tribes, all of them. And it is after that Ephraim moved to the US and England, later on to Australia and everywhere. Today, because those who are the descendants from Abraham do not search, now they will receive the reward. The migrants are coming to Europe, not few migrants. It is thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands, 10,000, 100,000 who are coming. And the idea is to destroy the identity of Europe. And like you say, it is part of judgment. It is really part of judgment because this is the way we learn in the Tanakh how Jehovah punishes people. His people, not the other. His people. By sending invasion. We have seen that in Samaria with the northern kingdom. We have seen that with Nebuchadnezzar, with Yehuda. We have seen that with the Medo-Persians. We have seen that with the Greek. We have seen that with the Romans. We have seen that everywhere. So we should have learned from history that the only way is to turn back to the one who has delivered us, or our forefathers from Egypt. But this is not the case. So now, the punishment will come. It will come. It will not take long. Because we see already the trouble. We see the trouble already.
Yeah, there are many been raped.
How many rape, violation of laws, riots, murdering, and no respect of the laws of the country.
No.
If you look in these 5 cases and you look into the report, what do you see? Who are these people? Are they Europeans? No. 98% of these cases are done by migrants who refuse to apply the rules of the country to themselves. You see, this is a form of judgment. And if we don't understand that, it will be even worse. It will get worse. Of course, those who are in position in the government, for now, they are protected. But the time will come that their feet will be taken in the net they have hidden. This is written in Psalm. And they will have no chance to escape. You see? But thanks Jehovah that he will protect his people. His people. Okay. So, here we see that history repeats itself. what it is written in the book of Ecclesiastes, that there is nothing new under heaven. So it is the same. It repeats itself. Because human beings do not learn from their mistake. So they repeat the same thing, and the same thing is coming against to them. You see? So we can prepare for the coming years for a very bad situation, especially in the big cities, but it will affect the country.
Yeah, yeah, because all of these troubles start in the big city.
Yeah, now it is interesting because all these events happen, and we know that we will be with the coming Pesach, we will enter the 70 years of the creation of the state of Israel, 70 years, and we had last fall feast. Before the fall feast, we had this planet alignment on September 23rd, or the 23rd, I think. Yeah. We had this planet alignment, which we can see
in the 7th month.
In the 7th month, which is what we read in the book of Revelation, which, according to those who have followed, has never happened before. So this is something very, very interesting. So if we take these signs, it is written in the Psalm 19, the heaven declares the glory of Elohim, the firmament shows his handiwork. Day after day, night unto night, it was speech. There is no voice. There is no voice heard, because the sound is written in the heavens. And Jehovah declares what is to come. So we see that it is really to believe that we are living in a time where we will see a great change. Okay? Fascinating. It's really something we should understand, because the universe is moving like a big clock. It's a big clock. Mm-hmm. And everything is taking place in the heavens. Yeah. So they prefer to invent new things, like the blood moon, like the tetrad, what they call it, and twist the word of Elohim, then to apply it as it is written. They don't want. That is the spirit of Ephraim, which is ruling.
Yeah.
So it is.